Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be continuing the collection video series and I'm going to be showing baby Cahoua today. So all of the rest of the Cahoua that I haven't shown, apart from ones that are in quarantine, I'm going to be showing today. Sorry about the tank top, it is very hot right now. I've got like 3 lights on me, it's in the gecko room. I've been doing all the geckos, so I'm just very warm. So apologies about that, but hopefully it's fine. I hope that you enjoy the video. So this is PBI 424. This one is actually already sold. PBI is Percy Bismuth, and 24, so they were hatched in 2024, last season, obviously, because they're very little. But you can see this is from my swirl project, and they do have some very interesting back pattern and some beautiful oranges that are already starting to show. Whoop. It's the fun with babies, they bounce around. Come here, little one. Come here. Okay. There we go. They've got some shoulder white, as you can see here. And my guess about the color of this one is that it's probably going to be orange, going by the color I'm already seeing on those sides with green. Look at that cute little face. Yeah. Oh my goodness. You can see why I love baby chewies so much. They're just so cute. Look at this baby. This is PBI 324. So another Percy Bismuth baby. This is CCA 124. CCA is Cinnabar and Carnelian. And this is just one of my favorites. Definitely a holdback right now. This one and its sibling look very similar, and it's so hard to choose between them which one I want to keep. They both look a lot like the sire, Carnelian, who I showed in a previous video. I showed all of the parents in the previous video. So, you know, if there is any gecko that you're wondering what the parents look like, feel free to watch that video and check out the parents. But this one is just basically like a clone of dad, and then maybe different base color, because the dad has more of a very dark maroon red color, almost like a deep brick red, and this one has more of a light base, but the white placement is almost identical. But I just absolutely love this kid. This one and the one that looks just like it both bite me. They're the only ones that do this. So, you know, sometimes I think attitude is genetic. I really do. But I just love the color and the white so much. That chunky placement is so cool. Now this is CCA 324, the sibling that I was just talking about that looks very similar, but as you can see, much darker base. And darker white as well, almost has a bit of that tangerine creamy, peachy tint to it. So I'm really gonna watch this little one and see how they mature. Right now, I think between the two of them, this is my favorite, but that's just because I really love the richness of this base color and that contrast. Can't beat it. Look at that. Just amazing. Like, a perfect gecko, in my opinion. This one also likes to bite me. It's funny because it's, you know, there's another sibling that I will show next, and that one doesn't do that. It's just the two that look identical. Isn't that funny? But yeah, which is your favorite? Which of the two that I just showed do you like the best? Please comment below, because I honestly can't decide. I think they're both female. So eventually I'll probably release one. It won't be cheap, but I will probably release one if I don't, you know, have my usual problem and hold everything back. But let me know below. This is CCA 424, so the third sibling that I still have from them. And this one will be available. I might have it listed, but if I don't, it'll be listed fairly soon. And it's got, you know, it's got the genetics of the siblings, but definitely less white and less contrast. But I can definitely see traces of like pink in there. See if you can see it if I get really close. It's hard sometimes with babies. You have to have an eye to be able to read browns from other browns, essentially. Yeah, you just have to be able to tell all your browns and grays apart and like look really closely. I think I'll probably do a video about how I predict baby coloration. Would you be interested in something like that? Feel free to contact me. All of my socials are in the description below. The best way to reach me is probably Instagram, but there are other ways to reach me. I have them all listed. And if you're interested in this little one, I'm gonna list it for a very reasonable price. This is MTI 424. So Moonstone Tiger Eye. And this baby is in shed, but they fire up very dark. You can probably tell. And they have a fairly prominent back stripe as well. So if you like stripes, this one might be a good one to go with, especially if you like dark animals. I know a lot of people are after really dark base because it pops against that white. And I think a lot of people just like the contrast. This one is currently listed on Morph Market. So I will show the price on the screen. And if you're interested in this one, feel free to contact me, of course. But this is them. They are really sweet. This is MTI 624. And they are obviously a Moonstone Tiger Eye, MTI, and they are a little bit lighter than the previous baby. Just jumping on the tripod. But they will also be available for a very reasonable price. They have some really nice colors coming in, I think. I think they're gonna be peachy. It's just my guess. They also like to jump, apparently. I think they're just warmed up. This is MTI 724. They have already sold. I listed them and they sold the next day. So sometimes you have to go quick with these kids. And this one is fired up beautifully. So to the person who purchased this animal, oop, there you go. There's a bit of a look at it in video form. Everyone loves the tripod. They have these beautiful oranges coming in on the sides. And the lightning bolt kind of black streaks that I love. Well, I can see it also has a little bit of body white, just a couple little dots of it, and a collar. Not the most solid collar in the world, but it's really nice. Really, really nice animal. Now on to the Opal Landslide offspring. This is OLA 124. So the first baby produced by Opal Landslide in 2024, and they look amazing. Look at the color, look at the white, beautiful sort of rosettes, or I don't know what you want to call them, those circular patterns on the back that I really love. Just an exquisite animal, in my personal opinion. And the crazy thing is, I'm considering putting them up for sale because I simply have so many of these babies, you know, that I'm considering holding back. I can't keep them all. But this was how we started. What an amazing start to the season. Now this is OLA 224. I mean, back to back. Just stunning. I mean, way to set expectations for the entire season when you start off like this. Look at those peachy sides. Look at the whiteness of that collar. Look how much coverage. They're fired up now a little bit so you can really see where the white is and where the actual like base color is on the back. Sometimes it's a little hard to tell when this one's fired down because they are fairly pastel, but they do have strong blacks just in certain areas. So I really love how they have this almost striped face and defined pattern, even though they're fairly overall pale. And the color itself, I find it to be vibrant even though it's light. And they're just starting to color up. They're only gonna get better. So I'm trying to decide which of these kids to hold back, if any. I need to make some room, you know? So just a real tough call. If you're interested in either of them and you'd like to make an offer, please, anytime, feel free to. The worst I can say is no. Additionally, I would be open to trades for equal quality, because it's always nice to get variety in your of bloodlines in your collection. Hi, looking at me. Yeah. So that is OLA 224. A real stunner. Just I can't ask for more. This is OLA 324. They are currently listed for sale on Morph Market. And eventually I will have my website back up. It's been down for a while simply because I've been relying on Morph Market and it's hard to update in multiple places, but I do have some animals that I can't really list on Morph Market because they would pretty much eat up all of the listing budget that I have. So I am working on that. For now, you can see these available animals on Morph Market at Rainy Day Geckos. I feel that the price is quite reasonable on this little one. They are fired down right now, so it's a little bit harder to see, but I do have fired up pictures on the listing, and they're really gorgeous. I mean, this isn't just, you know, for the lineage animal. Obviously, they have less white than some of their siblings, but that's, you know, the siblings have an insane amount of white. So you're getting the genetics as well as a beautiful animal, in my opinion. This is OLA 424. Also, they are listed on Morph Market currently, so they are available. They're starting to fire up a little bit, so you can see a bit more of that color and contrast coming through. They have some white on their body, as well as this big, beautiful collar, white hips and tail. And they're just so beautiful, I think. Look at these patterns on the back. And the color is going to be really nice on this one. So you're not just getting white, you're getting saturation. Again, I think listed for quite a reasonable price. I will put the current listing price on the screen as well for this quality of animal and bloodline. And last but not least, this is OLA 624. They will also be listed if I don't currently have them listed already. I have to check. If they're not, I will list them soon. They have a beautiful lacy sort of pattern. I know there is somebody specifically working with kind of a lacy pattern animal. And I love hearing about other pattern projects. There we go. Sorry, I was just trying to get it to focus. Very nice animal. I mean, there really aren't any duds with Opal and Landslide. They're all gorgeous. Additionally, for my store, when I do finally get it back up and running, we will be having merch. So let me know down in the comments if there's any particular type of merch that you're interested in. I have some stuff I've already made, but I can really kind of go in any direction. Let me know down in the comments and I'll see if I can get something on the store for you. It's rainydaygeckos.com, and eventually I will have all of my animals listed there. I have some animals that are kind of too expensive really for Morph Market, like the Opal and Landslide kits that I just showed you, some of those really nice high-end ones, and get a price on there. So if you're interested in them, you can purchase them. I hope that you enjoyed seeing some of our productions, our 2024 productions for the year. We're gonna have more collection videos coming up. I'm going to be showing crested geckos. I have gargoyle geckos, Leachianus, and I also have snakes. I'm thinking about breeding boas. I just haven't. I keep chicken out every year. It's scary. For any boa breeders out there, you would know it's kind of scary to do boas because they're live bearing and things can go wrong. So anyway, usually I have my hands full with geckos, and I just haven't gone and done a snake season yet. But I hope in the future to maybe dip my toes in there and do that. So anyway, those are just some things that I can show in future collection videos. So the next video that I list will probably be a review video. And then after that, maybe I will go back to showing the rest of my collection. Please like and subscribe to support this channel and let me know that you are enjoying these videos and that you would like to see more from me. And I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.